Welcome to Formula Automation's demo. In this short video, we're going to learn how to create a simple formula of if this date is after this date here in the start date, then we want the formula to set up the status as risk. The best and easiest way to do it is to add a formula column. And when you add a formula column, you can use the resources right here. So you can use your columns and you can use the functions here. And you can also use the formula builder, which is great because you can actually add what you want it to build and it will build for you. So in my example, let's take a look at the formula that I added. If the actual start date is bigger than the estimated timeline start date, then say risk. If not, say nothing. And now let's see the formula, how it works. So you can see here, this is May 1st. This is 31st of May. So it says risk. Here we have June 10. And this is before, so it doesn't say anything. Here we have April 1st. So let's say if I actually started it on May 1st, you can say that you can see that it's mentioned risk. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this formula and I'm going to go to the Automation Center. Of course, you need to make sure the app is already downloaded in your workspace, and then you add a custom automation. You create any trigger that you want. So for example, I'm going to go and choose that when column changes, so when the actual start date changes, I can also add conditions. So I can make it as advanced as I want. And I can say only if the item is in the top group, then I'm going to search for formula so it can find the formula automation. And I'm going to copy this formula right here. And I'm going to write the results on a new column, which in my case, I want it to be a status column. Now let's see how it works. So let's say that I have here another project or another task. I'm going to add the start date as May 1st. And my actual start date is May 5th. So now we're going to see this status changes to risk. Great. So now we can remove the formula column. It helped us build it for the first time, but we don't need it anymore as we have a status column to indicate the risk. The fact that we have now a status column, we can actually create additional automations on top of this status change, something that we could not have done with a formula column. So now you can say that when the status risk changes to risk, then notify someone, and maybe also move it to a group, and maybe even email my manager. So this is how you can use our Formula Automations app to enhance your usage of Monday.com. For any questions, please feel free to reach out to the PickApps team.